and welcome back to my channel. Hopefully I can add some happy squish vibes to your day today. Okay guys, I'm really excited for today's video because we are going to be going through some Squishmallow hot takes that I will defend. So these are hot takes about Squishmallows or something to do with them that I agree with, I guess is what I would say. So we probably will have some people that will agree with me and some people that will disagree with me, but that is okay. I feel like everyone has their own little Squishmallow hot takes, but I thought it'd be fun to do a little video about that. I have Mr. Bodie here to join me for my little hot takes Squishmallow section. Actually, no, I don't even know what just came out of my mouth. Sorry, guys. I have Mr. Bodie here to join me for a hot take Squishmallows session. I guess maybe be a Squishmallows hot take session. Sorry, obviously I'm having trouble saying that, but that's okay. But he's going to be my little buddy for today. This is the 8-inch Bodie. I don't really know that I've shown him on my channel. This one, love this guy. I was really excited when they came out with a yellow cow. I can't remember if this one is from Box Lunch or Hot Topic, but I looked at both places for them, so it could be either. But he is ready, I am ready, so let's get into the hot takes. All right, we're just gonna start out right off the bat. Hot take number 1. Now again, if you agree with me on these hot takes, they're probably not really hot takes for you, but I feel like they're hot takes for at least some people who dabble in the Squishmallow realm. So let's get to the first one. My first Squishmallow hot take is Squishdoos are an immediate no. Immediately no. So I'm going to pop up a picture of what a Squishdoo is right here in case you aren't familiar with those, because I don't have any of those in my collection to show y'all currently. But this is what they look like. This is an example. They have a couple different ones. So overall, it's mainly a Squishmallow that has like a hairdo, I guess, on top, or like hair of some sort on top. So hence these Squishdoos. So like Squishmallows and hairdos, I guess, like that. But to me, love Squishmallows, but these are just outright ugly to me. Like I don't even like, that sounds so bad. I don't even know how else to explain it. I just think they are awful. I do not own any in my collection. I don't foresee myself ever owning one in my collection. I'm so sorry if you love the Squishdoos, but to me, they are just ugly. I can't think of a nice way to say it, but that is my honest opinion. Squishdoos are an immediate no for me, and I can't do it. I'm sorry. I can't do it. My next Squishmallow hot take, I actually brought out another Squishmallow. So Bodie's still here, but we'll see him in a moment. My number 2 Squishmallow hot takes are that cow Squishmallows are better than Bigfoot Squishmallows. I know. This is definitely one that is going to cause some disagreement, probably in the comments or amongst my viewers. I know there are lots and lots of people that love the Bigfoot Squishmallows, and I understand, because I try and think of it as if, like, or as how I love the cow Squishmallows. I love the cow Squishmallows, as you can literally see behind me here, but I just do not vibe with the Bigfoots. They kind of, like, creep me out a little bit. Some of them are okay, but they just creep me out a little bit, and they're just not really my vibe, so I really pretty much steer clear from them. They just, I don't know if it's like the fur, like the shape's not too bad, but it's just not really ever been a stuffed animal or like creature, I guess, in general that I've really vibed with. I just think cows are cute in general, and then they're really cute as Squishmallows, so it just kind of worked as a whole. But for me, Bigfoots are just not up to that level. So again, this right here, this is what I like. The simplicity, the cute little nose. I just think simple design, cute design. Just, I don't know. Like, I literally don't even explain it. So I know probably a lot of people are going to say, like, well, this is not a good example of a Bigfoot, but I don't have very many in my collection because the ones I have really just been gifted to me. But this is a Bigfoot I do have in my collection. It is the, I think, 12-inch Zombie Benny from the 2024 Mallow Mash. Here he is in all his glory. Sorry, maybe a little jump scare there. Maybe I should have put a disclaimer there. But he is funny. Like, I will say, I don't hate Bigfoots the way I hate Squishdoos, I will say. It's just, I don't know. Like, he's just, like, he is funny. The little feet are funny. But and this one is a little creepier, again, like I said, than the more normal ones, but I don't really have any of the normal ones. But I don't know, I just don't vibe. Like, again, if I had to choose between the cows and the Bigfoots, I'm absolutely choosing the cows. There really isn't a world where I would choose the Bigfoots over the cows. And I'm sorry for all my Bigfoot lovers out there. Still appreciate y'all and support y'all in your Bigfoot love. But just for me, my second Squishmallow hot takes are that the cows are better than the Bigfoots. You can let me know if you agree with that or not in the comments below, but no shade to anyone who loves Bigfoots. That's just my personal opinion on them. Okay, and my last, but certainly not least hot take for this video is going to be that taking the tags off your Squishmallows do not devalue the Squishmallow. Just let that sit there for a second. I think there are probably a lot of people out there that don't really care either way, like whether you leave the tags on the Squishmallows or not. But I do think there are quite a few people out there that really truly believe if you tamper with the tags on the Squishmallows or you take them off, that you are extremely devaluing them, and they honestly might as well just lose all their value altogether at that point. And then you probably also have the people, like, kind of what I'm saying is, it should not be that big of a deal. I will say, when I started collecting, I left all the tags on. That's what I saw. All, like, the big influencers, or like Squishmallow influencers, Squishmallow creators that I followed when I started my Squishmallow journey, they all left the tags on. So I left the tags on, and it just, like, since the tags seemed a lot more important for Squishmallows and collecting than they did with other stuffed animals that I had in the past, I left them on because it seemed like that was all the rage, and like that was part of just the thing. Like, you were just to leave them on, especially if you were collecting them and displaying them, like you just left them on. That was just how I did it. Then like a couple of years probably went by, like 1 or 2, I guess, and I started really communicating, collecting and accumulating my Squishmallows. And I just had so many of them. I was moving them around a lot, and I just felt like the tags were getting in the way, or I was worried they were gonna rip. And I really do take care of my tags, but I didn't want them to rip. So I was like worried to leave them on. And I had seen a lot of people put them in like squish tag binders or little like containers or something off to the side. So it's like you're taking off the tags, but you're still keeping them, obviously. Because I personally love the Squishmallow tags. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the Squishmallow tags. But I decided then and there that it really didn't matter, especially since I love all my Squishmallows anyway, to take the tags off. I was like, and as you can see, a lot of them, I mean, some of them do still have tags, I will say. I have gotten a little behind on taking off the tags, because sometimes when you just have so many, you don't always think about it right away. But most of my Squishmallows, probably 90%, do not have their tags on anymore. Little tagless guy, or wrong side, little tagless guy. But I have them all neatly organized in a squish binder, squish tag binder. I have the little like trading card sleeves that have all the little like slots for them in the binder, and I have all the tags in there. It is nicely organized. They're well taken care of, and there is a way to get off some of the like little plastic things that attach them on, like attach the tag onto the Squishmallow. If it is a certain type of them, you can take them off without breaking it, and you can just put them back on if you really want to. So I personally, and maybe it's just because, like, yes, I do collect Squishmallows, but they also are just like a real love of mine, and I don't really collect them for the monetary value. I just don't think it devalues them. You can easily add them back on if you want. They are literally the same, pretty much in my opinion, with or without the tag. So I just feel like it should not be that big of a like debate, and it just should not be hated on if you want to take your tags off. I know that can seem a little crazy, especially when so many people leave them on, but I promise you, if you've been thinking about taking off your tags and really, really want to do a squish binder, do it. It's so much fun. It's just like another little crafty thing, a little fun thing to do, and you should not be ashamed or shaded or like given a hard time for wanting to take your tags off. So that is my last little Squishmallow hot take for this video. Taking tags off your Squishmallows does not devalue them. I'm sorry. I will say there is one Squishmallow tag that I have on one of my Squishmallows that I probably won't take off solely because of which one it is and the like connector that it has on it. My 2022 Comic-Con, like San Diego Comic-Con Connor, the grayscale Connor, that one does still have its tag on. I have a little protective sleeve over that tag, but I feel like that's a little self-explanatory as to why I keep that one on there, but I don't know that I really think of it as devaluing it if I took it off. It's just like kind of part of the package deal because it is a really special Squishmallow. But overall, they are meant to be loved. You do not have to keep them a certain way, even especially if you are not wanting them for monetary value. You don't have to feel like you have to keep them like that. So just gonna lay that out there as my last little Squishmallow hot take for this video. Alrighty, and that is all I have for today's video. Vody and I hope you enjoyed listening to my little TED Talk on my Squishmallow hot takes. Let me know in the comments below if you agree with my hot takes or if you would think differently about them, or if there are any Squishmallow hot takes you have personally. I would love to hear them. I always love hearing everybody's hot takes on Squishmallows. It's just really fun to look at it from a different angle and point of view. So definitely leave those in the comments below because I would love to read them. But I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more, and we'll see you next time. Bye!